Hello, good evening, and welcome. Joined by Tasman.
G'day. How you going?
I'm not going to lie, I had a bit of a big night last night, so I'm slightly struggling today.
Well, I've been feeling the same, minus the big night. I had the second COVID jab, and this week, and have been feeling pretty shit ever since.
Yeah. Did the first one make you feel crap as well?
It did, yeah, for about 4 days.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't have a proper hangover. I just feel a bit dusty, which is good because I haven't actually been drinking much, and yeah, I'm quite actually impressed how not unwell I feel.
Well, it arrived finally. It's here.
Woo-hoo!
Go Santy's visit.
Okay. So did mine.
Hey.
Nice. Target's got tons of them now.
Yeah. Tell you what they don't have tons of. That apparently nowhere seems to have, well, down so where I am, but is the tumbler.
Oh, really? Yeah, I feel like if we'd bought it from Kmart, the Kmart prices, it would have been cancelled.
Yeah.
Track record.
Or they would have ran out of stock and then cancelled our order and refunded us.
Yeah, I didn't order it.
But my parts order finally. Sorry,
I had it in my shopping basket about 5 times. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. Don't need it.
Oh, the big one or the little one?
The big one.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Oh, you're saying no one has the little one now? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, sorry. The little one's like it's Lego. It's out of stock on Lego. Ours are the bigger retailers over here don't seem to have it online, or they do, just like not.
You can't actually buy it.
Yeah, which is help.
Yeah.
So yeah, not really happy about that, but
you got one, didn't you? Did you?
It has been. I'm going to choose my words carefully because it's still open for a thing at the moment, but that order has been misplaced.
Oh God.
So whether or not I get it back through or get refunded through Australia Post. Anyway, so yeah, I probably don't say too much more because
there might be children watching.
Yeah, and it's going to be nothing positive.
There shouldn't be.
So yes, there shouldn't be. But anyway, so it's a sore topic. Yes, I brought it up, but it is a sore topic. So anyway, outside of that, my parts order arrived, Santa's visit arrived, and the reindeer battle pack and the little stunt bike. So they all arrived, which was good. So I remember building the reindeer battle pack on, was it your stream?
I had to join. Yeah, I joined you with the bikes.
Yeah.
I got this little set as well the other day. I was in Target. No, Kmart. It was $9.
That's a cool little set.
It's got great parts in it.
I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going Lego shopping on Sunday. My plan is to pick that one up.
Nice.
I've got to remember why I'm picking that. Is it there's some parts in there?
Probably.
There was another reason why I wanted that set. I'm trying to remember why. But anyway, yes, it's a cool set. Definitely won't be getting 3 bags. 6.
I'm not sure. Cool is the right word, but it's useful set.
Yeah. No. It's a. That's the thing. Those little friend sets. great for parts as well.
Yeah, Kaz wants to join.
Yeah, look, a manual that isn't flat. Thanks, Lego.
Cool. What are you building? The Santa's workshop?
No, the little house, whatever it is, Santa's visit.
Nice.
Yeah. The instruction manual has seen better days.
Oh, God bless you, Lego.
At least they didn't bend the sticker sheet.
Yay. Or you didn't get 3 sticker sheets like I did with my tumbler.
Hey, someone might get the tumbler with no sticker sheet, and you might be able to help them out.
Yep, $15.
Including GST or excluding GST?
Good point. And if I'm selling to someone in the US as well, I need to have local sales tax and special tax.
Yep.
Been doing US tax stuff this week. My God.
Yeah, for a small set, there's a lot of bags. I'm counting 9 bags. It's not a big set. I'll leave out bag 1 and 2.
Kaz, it's on Twitter.
Oh, I'm going to be back in a sec.
Hey, Drew.
GJ, give me a sec. I'll clean my language up. Really, really, really big spider right near me. So I'm going to go and get some stuff that will make big spider go away.
Kill it with fire.
That's the plan. I'll be back.
Film it. I'm building a window because that's what I do. I build windows. Oh, yeah. See, now, it does ship from Denmark, but mine actually had Australian postage tags on it, which I can't figure out. So I don't know if they ship it to someone to the warehouse here and then they dispatch it so they can do it in bulk or what. But anyway, yeah, it had an Australian post tag on it. It's weird. I couldn't figure it out. Strange but true. Mate, mortine does not kill big spiders. Have you tried to kill a funnel web with mortine? It just sort of goes, right, now I'm going to hurt you. Because funnel webs are horrible. I may have visited my Lego store today. Oops. Just realized there's a big space in one of them. No. I actually packed them pretty well. But they had lots of good pieces, big pieces. But of particular interest, they had the red corrugated panels. And also a load of... Have I got one to hand? No. Oh, it's a D. And a load of these, which are very useful. So I may have got quite a few of those too. Kaz, yay!
Hello.
I wasn't sure if you're working today.
Hi, Kaz.
No, not today, luckily. Although Fridays aren't always the most convenient.
As I say, that's why I haven't been inviting, because I thought you were working on Friday. So,
well, I don't have a regular job at the moment, but I do freelance bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere. So the answer is usually maybe.
okie dokie. Okie madokie.
Yes.
I did one impulse buy as well. It's very unlike me.
No, surely not. Ooh, duck.
Ducktales. I'm a big Ducktales fan. I'm not massively into brickheads, but That one appealed to me, and I've got a few that appeal to me. So,
don't think I got that one. Which one did I get? I've got Daffy and Daisy.
Yeah,
but not the rest of them. So
Pluto's pretty cute as well.
yes, indeed, I've got Pluto somewhere on the shelf.
I've got the Ghostbusters one somewhere. And the child. I've got about like 6 of them now. I think in backlog to build.
I've got more sets actually than I've got room for now, so some of them have gone into storage.
I'm about to think about dismantling some stuff.
Because I'm almost out of room for habitats again. I prefer to keep my own habitats on display than the commercial sets I've got. So I'm parting out a massive set today. Parting out this baby.
Oh, I've got one of those.
Well, yes. Looks like it's got some really good parts in, and for 65 quid, it is still got a very good part to price to part ratio. But I was like, 65 quid. I'll wait for it to come cheap somewhere, and it hasn't, and it hasn't, and it hasn't. And I believe, well, a couple of days ago, maybe. There was somebody on Twitter or somewhere that said, "Oh, quick! Sainsbury's have got these for 40 quid."
What?
Now I don't have a Sainsbury's that close; it's about 5 miles away. But they do have cheaper petrol, which I also needed. So yesterday I hopped in the car and went to Sainsbury's and had a good scour of the shelves, and they didn't have any. I'm like, "Oh no! I've come all this way. I will still get the petrol, but make the journey worthwhile." And there were 2 different areas in the shop where they got Lego on display. One was quite close to the entrance, and another was quite a way back in the shop. So I looked at the first place as I went in and couldn't see one. Had a good scour around the other bit with the main Lego aisle where they've got lots of different stuff. It wasn't there. And on the way back out again, feeling a bit miserable, I thought, I'll just have another look at that first shelf. And sure enough, they got one left on the top shelf. I'm like, how did I miss that? So I grabbed it. But yeah, 40 quid for 1,500 parts is something like 2.8p each.
Yeah, not
which
bad.
Which really cannot sneeze at. So I jumped. And I've also actually just discovered I've just won one on eBay for 30 quid. 40 quid, which was fine because I don't mind having 2 at that price. But that one had a destroyed box, but everything else is apparently fine. So I don't care about the box. So that's no issue.
Nice.
Well, I haven't paid for that yet, so I can't buy parting that out just at the moment. I'll do that another day. Nice. So that's the tale of my big set. I shall mute briefly while I open some bags.
I'm sorting them already, crikey.
G'day.
Did you kill it with fire? I didn't see any flames.
I think I got him.
Was it a huntsman?
No, I have no idea what it was. I'll send you the pic. I won't share it publicly, but I'll send you the pic. Don't know what it was. Gone now.
Oh, it's a huntsman.
No, was it?
It's a huntsman.
You sure?
Yep.
Hang on, which are the ones? Oh, if it was a daddy long legs, it'd have been all right. Yeah.
Poor little fella, just wanted to eat some mozzies for you.
Is that all he wanted to do?
God.
He was supposed to be that. Why do they make him look so menacing?
I don't know. Don't know.
To scare the bejesus out of you.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, we heard you scream. I mean,
hey, I could have turned your stream from a, PG M rating to a R18 or something.
well, that would have been twice because you almost did it just now talking about your Tumblr.
So
I was being nice.
That was a particularly dangerous one that you just got rid of, was it?
Nah, it's a huntsman. They look scary, but they're not.
All right.
Which really doesn't help their cause.
they run really. They can bite, but their fangs aren't actually strong enough to break skin.
Well, that's all right then.
And they're very, very good at catching mosquitoes.
Oh, now you tell me. I should have sent you the photo first.
Mate, how long have you lived in Australia? Oh, wait, you were born here.
That's true. I should have known.
Flaming galahs.
You what? Flaming galahs?
It's Alf from Home and Away.
Oh.
You
Haven't
don't
seen
watch
that
telly,
in
guys.
haven't seen that in about 30 years. You're going to tell me it's only 25 years old, but however long old it is, I haven't seen it for years.
Great show.
I don't know if you just heard that. I don't know if you just heard that buzzing noise, but that was my phone telling me, notifying me that your link had arrived.
Oh, good. Better late than never.
Yeah. Useless.
At least it didn't tell you after the event. That's always my favourite.
Well, I wouldn't have been surprised.
No, I wouldn't. Twitter's a bit like that these days. Useless.
Well, it's partly my fault in that I don't use the official Twitter client because I load it. Which means that the one I do use, which doesn't have any adverts or crap like that, one of the things that Twitter does is throttle its messaging so things are a bit slower. But I'm prepared to wait for the fact that I get a chronological timeline and no adverts. So
yes, no ads is always good. Unfortunately, ads do pay for things.
no ads, no promoted tweets, none of that crap.
Like this very YouTube channel.
Yes, feel free to check out our sponsors. Wait.
G'day, Ocean Blue Bricks, Mayo. Who else have we got?
Yeah, it does grieve me a bit that YouTube are now putting adverts before channels, even if they're not monetizing. The channel's not monetized themselves.
Yeah. But they have to make money somehow.
Yeah, I know.
I pay for YouTube, so I don't get any ads.
I'm too tight for that, so I suppose I shouldn't complain.
I do that, and then it's a family account, so my kids get it as well. So that means my kids can watch YouTube without actually getting sold shit. Well, only the stuff that's actually in the videos.
Bombarded by crap.
Yes. The world we live in.
Yes, indeed it is.
So we might have another guest later on, possibly, fingers crossed. That would be cool. I won't name names, but it'd be a good one if we do.
Yes.
You mean it's not a good one already?
We'll get another almost as good one.
That's better. So what's Taz up to? Apart from killing spiders.
Building Santa's visit set.
Ah, yes. Are you enjoying it?
So far.
Ooh.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I've only just started it.
I had the pleasure of seeing that at the RLFM Media Days back in May. And Chris McVeigh was showing it off. He was very, very proud of it, bless him.
It's not a bad little set. I've seen a few other people build it and all that stuff. And if I was a rich person, I'd have the Titanic set. But I'm happy to have Santa's visit set instead.
If you were a rich person, you'd have had the Titanic and a new house to put it in.
Yeah.
And the Home Alone house as well to put next to it.
Yes.
That won't float either.
Why do people have to try and float Lego sets? They clearly don't float. They never have.
It's a ship. Well, one of them is
made of bricks, not made of a hull.
Yeah, but kids will try and float anything, won't they?
That's
That's why they
true.
have to put on the box. Does not float.
Does not come with Jack and Thingy Bob.
Oh,
Because it's not a licensed set.
Tragedy.
I did just watch Solid Brick Studios' review of the 8080.
and what were your thoughts?
Well, the 8080 is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars vehicles.
Yes. So are you getting it?
No, because I haven't found anyone to buy my kidney yet.
I think you're going to need to.
The one that you punished with adult beverages last night.
Shh, you'll scare the buyers off.
Kidney for sale. One careless owner.
Yeah. Last Christmas, I pickled my kidney.
Well, I'm kind of glad that I have no interest in either of those sets, so my wallet will be safe from that bit of Lego.
But think of all the good parts, Kaz.
Yeah, but there's an awful lot of them that are just the same.
Just
I don't
cashing
need
in.
that much play in my life, basically.
Do, 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 do.
Oh,
Well, I'm all vaccinated up now, Kaz.
Excellent.
Now I just feel like shit.
Yeah, well, better than feeling like other shit.
it's better than dying.
True. Yeah. That is true.
I did a couple of days work in London a couple of weeks ago, Monday and Tuesday. And by Wednesday evening, I was at home feeling absolutely terrible with a cold that I'd not had for since probably December 2019 was the last time I had a cold.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I still did all the masks and stuff when I could, and I don't understand, but there we are. So I felt wretched for a few days and had the cough that lingered, as it always does for many, many days after my main cold. And of course, that sent my mother into a spin, so I had to do a COVID test, and it was all negative and blah, blah, blah. So we're all fine, but it was a bit tiresome.
Well, the COVID, the tests aren't fun to get. Although, I'm saying that, the place where we go is actually not too bad. They're a little less invasive than some of the other places. The other ones, they shove the stick thing so far up your nose, you feel like they're touching your brain.
I've only ever done home test kits. I haven't been to a test kit.
We don't think we've got them yet, have we, Taz?
No, I don't think so. Or if we do, I haven't heard of anywhere that's...
I don't know where in the process of approving them. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, normally you do here. You do
really, Greg?
You do a swab and then you test it at home. If you've got no symptoms, you do an LFT. So you put the test thing on the little gadget, and it waits for half an hour and then tells you your result. But if you have any symptoms, you're not supposed to use those, because the only symptom I got on the list was a cough, which I knew full well wasn't COVID, but it was a cough, and that was on the list. I then had to basically send off for exactly the same swab, but then you send it back to a lab to be tested.
Yeah, which is what they do here.
Yeah, and actually it was pretty good. I ordered it on the Thursday, middle of the day. It came Friday, middle of the day, and I put it straight back in the post box and got the result by about 8 o'clock Saturday. So,
No, I hear it's all drive-through testing. So
we do have some of that, but they discourage you from going to that if you think you've got symptoms.
My wife's got to go and have a COVID test on Sunday because she's going to take my daughter to hospital on Monday.
I've got my flu jab coming up Saturday, which will be fun.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a flu jab.
Well, my parents get them each year because they're quite elderly now, but my mother keeps saying, oh, you should have one, you've got asthma. I'm To be honest, the asthma that I do have is so flipping dormant these days that I barely know I've got it. But last year I did actually say, okay, well, I don't want a chest infection of any sort, be it COVID or flu. So I went and got one.
Yeah,
But I did actually last year. I didn't feel ill after that at all. It was fine.
I just get colds all the time.
Mm.
The minute the weather goes hot and cold, I get a cold, which means I should be due one any day now.
You had your nose job though, didn't you? Did that improve anything?
What? Taz?
What?
Behave.
No, you had a sinus thing done, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and it has improved it in terms of when I actually get colds and things now, I can still actually breathe.
Oh well, that's a step forward.
Which is progress. I don't suffocate. But yeah, oddly, my other things like snoring and stuff have come back with a vengeance, which it shouldn't have. I'm a bit pissed off about it.
Wife not happy about that either, I guess.
No, I'm sleeping in the spare room at the moment because my snoring is so bad. Even my kids complain about it.
God. That is not good.
Anyway, hey Kaz, have you watched I'm not going to say Bluey. I'm not going to say Bluey before Taz says it.
But have you watched Bluey yet?
I was going to say the Australian Lego Masters.
I've watched the first series, yes, but not anymore.
Ah. Have you watched Bluey yet?
She just said no. Jeez, give it a rest, Taz.
I'm not going to grace it with an answer.
Oh.
Now it's starting.
Oh, hey, they've got the brown, I don't know if it's the first time I've noticed, but they've got those brown bricks with the groove in the middle.
Groovy.
Is that what you call it? Is it a groove or whatever they're calling it? You know, when you use them for like doing the garages and
I think so.
The doors.
Something like that.
That's cool.
A groovy brick.
It is a groovy brick.
All kinds of groovy uses.
Now you're making me yawn, Greg.
I'm very sorry. I have had a beer in an attempt to wake myself up. Hasn't worked.
I was going to say, that usually has precisely the opposite effect on me.
Yeah. I'd have thought coffee would be the...
Coffee's not making me feel well today.
Well, it's only 11:30 in the morning. I've got a good old cup of tea here.
Oh, there you go.
I actually had my first child-free day today in I can't remember how long.
Yeah.
And
is that why you're having beer?
Yeah, well, that's why I went out last night. I planned to do a few things today, but then I ended up going to the Lego store and getting some breakfast. And
that sounds like a few things.
Yeah. Taz, I picked that one up today as well at the Lego shop because I'm a big Ducktales fan. DuckTales. I'm not a Brickhead fan traditionally, but I was in Kmart the other day and they had that one for $8.
That's not bad though.
Oh, the video, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mayo's got a good point in the chat. He says, I'm pretty sure everyone says Lego Masters Australia is the best because it focuses most on the builds and building conflicts instead of the contestants' dramas. I think from my limited experience of seeing them, that is certainly true.
Yeah, the US one's a shocker for that.
I only managed one episode of the US first season. I just couldn't hack anymore.
Yeah, Will Arnett's like not the best choice of host. I know he was Batman in the Lego movie, but
well, I don't know if it's his fault. It's just the flipping production company that thinks drama is all anybody's watching it for.
Yeah, true. It is America though.
I mean, to be honest, there was a little bit of that for the English version, but it was nowhere near as bad as the US one.
No, the Australian one I think is excellent, very watchable, very enjoyable.
Yeah,
It actually gets you going, I want to build something.
Yeah, gets you motivated.
I did like some of the challenges in the season 2 US one though. I thought they had come up with some really good stuff. It's just a shame the actual show itself was struggling so much.
God, Greg, could you imagine if you and I managed to crack season 4 and we got the fashion challenge? You can imagine if they, because we don't know. We know season 4 is filming here, so we don't know what challenges that they're going to get. But could you imagine if that bloody fashion one was one of them?
Oh, you're a pretty stylish guy. That would have been okay.
Oh, no. You would have heard me dropping some very choice Australian words multiple times in a row.
Can we beep that up and that and
that?
Maybe take him out of the studio.
I'm fairly sure actually there was who was it? One of the, I think it's the Bricks King podcast that's been in on some of the post-show interviews with the contestants that have come out each week, and I can't remember which one of them said it, but one of them said, was there any sort of bits that were in the show but didn't make it to air? And they said, oh yeah, they said all the bits where we were swearing. If we wanted something not to be in the show, basically we'd just swear, and therefore they couldn't air it. They'd cut that bit out.
Yeah.
Right. Good to know if we make season 5, Greg.
True.
Good to know. So every time they come over to ask us something, we just start swearing and they just
your
walk
choice
away.
Australian phrases lined up.
Good to know.
I mean, they may be more liberal in the good old outback, but who knows?
No, there's no swearing on the show. Somehow. When Ryan comes over, swear at him. Right. Off, you prick.
Hamish gets by. Hamish gets anywhere near us, we just start dropping really, really, really bad language. It's like they just walk away.
Right, and every time Brickman comes over, we're nice.
So, for non-Aussie, can someone explain who Hamish is? Is he just an actor or what?
No.
He does like TV. He's a presenter, radio shows and stuff.
Okay, right. He just seems a bit less up himself than Will Arnett did.
Yeah. I mean, Hamish is the sort of type of host that, he's relatable to everybody. Some of his jokes aren't funny. The thing I like about Hamish though is that when he's not trying to be funny, he's actually funny. It's when he's trying to be funny and trying to go for a cheap laugh that sometimes it doesn't quite work out. But at times when he's just being himself, he'll drop a line and it'll catch you off guard, and it'll be piss funny. Like you burst out laugh, and then when he's trying to go for the cheap punchline every time, it's like they don't always land.
It's too forced, maybe.
That's like most of Will Arnett's jokes, unfortunately.
Yeah, you could kind of see most of those coming, couldn't you, via the script?
But I would say season 2 really did. Watching it, really felt like they'd sort of given up.
Did it?
Yeah.
In what way given up?
Like they just weren't like into the show. He wasn't, or they were, or whatever. It just didn't feel like it had any energy in it.
He was just a bit bored, maybe.
Yeah,
been there, done that. Don't need to do it again.
Here we are again, bloody Lego. Oh.
Oh, that's clever. I see how they're doing this now for the tree to make it light up. Oh, that's clever. I'll give them that. That's clever. I like it.
It's like they've done this before.
It's like they figured this out before.
Yeah, I remember Chris McVeigh being particularly chuffed with the way that the tree lit up. He wouldn't demonstrate it to us though. He says, "Oh, I'll save it so that you can see it when you actually get the set." Well, I haven't actually got the set, so how does it work?
Okay, so there's the base and there's the light brick.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't finished building the tree yet, but so hard to see there. So the base sits on the top, and you just press down. I'm assuming so far, and it lights up.
And then you got the transparent plates, which means it will transfer the light all the way up.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wonder if he was maybe the battery went flat in their light brick, Kaz, and he was just saying that just to go, well, guys, I don't want to ruin the magic, but
maybe
translating to, oh shit, the battery just went flat.
It was hard to tell over Zoom, but there we are.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that they will go back to an in-person thing for next year, but we'll see.
Hopefully.
A new what theme?
In-person.
In-person thing for the fan media days.
Oh, right.
In the past, it's been at Lego House. So. Yeah, damn fine excuse to go back.
Oh, for sure.
Not that I need much of an excuse, but at the moment, I'm not really doing the whole international travel malarkey.
My parents are talking about coming over in January.
Oh yeah.
Having not held their grandkids for 2.5 years.
Wow. Yeah, I've got another half-old friend who's going to see his folks in Oz in Christmas time, so he's not seen them for 2 years either. Seems to be a running theme.
It's actually very warm tonight. I had to put my fan on. My little USB desk fan. That's quite effective. It's funny. I made my Sanctum Sanctorum 4 studs wider in both directions, and it makes the floor plan so much bigger.
All right.
Yeah.
Just can't decide where to put it.
You're going to have trouble filling it now?
Nah.
Just one.
Oh, so that's how they want you. Okay. All right. So,
well, no, one of the things I got to go on the new floor is that.
Ooh.
I'll see that. You move it a bit nearer.
Yes. Yeah, cool.
The new Sanctum set.
Yeah, it's all a bit bewildering for somebody who doesn't follow any of the movies.
Kaz. Neither does Taz. He doesn't follow the Marvel stuff either.
But I follow Bluey.
And Batman. When it arrives.
Yes.
Sorry, that was a cheap shot. I apologise.
That's okay.
Are you alluding to the crappy delivery schedule?
So it's the non-delivery schedule in Taz's case.
Yeah, non-delivery. Chances of me getting it back are choosing my words carefully. Slim.
Otherwise,
I hope you'll appreciate because I cleaned up my language a lot.
I'm sure
really wanted to say a bit more.
What happened? This went missing or what?
Yeah, it's unfortunately though. Again, I'll choose my words carefully. Getting, let's just say, reimbursed or refunded is going to be somewhat challenging.
Oh, really?
Who did you buy it from?
I'd rather not say at the moment. I'll leave it be.
The problem.
Yeah.
It's like my wife's phone today. Jesus. So angry about that. I got national broadband network put on my house. Well, I had it already, but I moved to a different provider who happens to be the same company that has that I get my mobile phone from. And when they set that up, the NBN assigns lot numbers to houses.
Yeah.
And them, in their infinite wisdom, updated my account details to include the lot number. So when the delivery guy came today to deliver said phone, lot 4 does not exist because it's not real. And it should never have been on my damn account.
Oh, bum.
Luckily, it's just my wife's phone, so I'm fine. I've got my phone.
It's like it's a wife's phone, so it's her phone, so I don't care.
I'm all right, Jack. Attitude.
Yeah, she be right, mate.
Oh, well, she hasn't beaten me up yet, so.
Yet.
That delight awaits when we get off air.
No, she's out drinking at the moment, so we'll see if she gets home later on.
Jeez, Greg, you make her sound like she's.
I'm kidding.
Dreadful lush. Dear God.
I'm just trying to be funny.
Oh,
she deserves to beat you up when she gets home. She hears that.
Hope she doesn't watch.
Excuse me while I just message Mrs. GJ. So, and timestamp here.
Hey, how comes you've got my wife's number?
Awkward moment.
The plot thickens.
Hey, SRTV, Scott's Blocks. G'day.
That would be brilliant, but I can't do that. So I've got another Bricklink. I'm halfway through another Bricklink order, by the way.
Another one.
What you're up to?
I just keep needing parts for stuff.
It's the curse of the AFOL.
But look how big that floor is now. Woohoo!
So you've made it so big you need to order extra stuff from Bricklink.
No, I actually need some. I ran out of windows in a particular color, and I wanted a piece for one of my Speed Champions cars. I wanted the final parts so I could actually make this in the right colors because I don't have them. So it's all little things like that. It's not like a big order. It's just trying to finish about 15 builds.
Yeah, I always find it's best to kind of figure out exactly what you need for all of those before you start ordering anything, because the times I've thought, oh, I'll just get that from so-and-so, and I buy it, and then I find that they've got something else I need a week later, and I'm like, ah! You know, the order's already come out, and there's no way of getting it added or whatever, so it's just really frustrating that you end up paying again for postage.
And let's not mention the parts we didn't even know we needed.
Well, indeed.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what you mean by that. I'm doing a full restoration of all my classic space sets at the minute, and so basically I've been going through each of the inventories and checking I've got all the right bits and cleaning them up and stuff, and there's one or two odds and ends missing. There's nothing major, but again it's sort of, well, I might as well do the whole flipping lot rather than thinking, no, I've got half a dozen bits here. If somebody's got an old grey piece, they frequently have sort of maybe a little stash of old grey, so there's no point in just thinking, oh, that'll be it, I'll buy one or two things from them and then maybe need something else in a week or two's time. So having a careful look at exactly what I do need. That's the plan. Whether it works out, anybody's guess.
Finger
Doc Sampson's in the chat. G'day, Doc.
Doc is in the house.
Oh,
Still got this wretched cough that I could really do without.
Yeah, it's not fun when the coughs hang around.
They always do for me, though. Always goes to my chest. No, it's not painful. I haven't got a chest infection, but it's just annoying.
Like a dry cough?
No, it's more a cough on the voice box, so I keep losing my voice if I talk too much. Which would be a great plus for most folks, I would assume. The only downside to that is I've been running quite a few online workshops recently, and if I've got more than one a day, I kind of end up croaking my way through the last one.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
No. No.
So that. Going fairly straightforward. Interesting tree build.
I'm probably not doing this parts sort out in the most efficient manner, but I'm just offering, which I'm equally happy with.
It's a good thing I'm not partaking in other adult beverages, because I'd be struggling with this tree if I was. G'day, Doc. How you going, mate? Good to see you. I saw Andrew Thornton. Drew was in the chat earlier. G'day, Drew.
He was.
Hey, buddy.
Briefly, yes.
So, Kaz, what is on your Christmas wish list this year as far as Lego sets are concerned?
About the only thing, there's not a lot to be honest, but definitely is the new Chinese New Year ice festival thing.
Yes, how cool is that set?
I'm not quite as sure about the one that looks like habitats. I mean, it's a nicely designed set, and that's, you know, I can't deny that. But I do now look at things and think, where am I going to put them, and what am I going to do with them before I immediately jump on a bandwagon. And I think I'd rather have my own mock habitats sat on the shelf than something that Lego's made. I can see possibly buying them for the park and maybe using those as an interior for something, but I don't know quite what yet. So.
Yeah.
Although I must confess, the old the story of Nian, the ones from last year, I didn't buy straight away, and I kept looking at it and I kept looking at it and kept thinking, no, I think it's going to be a bit of a pain to mock that into something useful, because it was a bit it was just more of a facade than a building, wasn't it, with that building. And then I looked at it the other day and it said retiring soon, and I'm like, well, I do have some VIP points I could use up. So I wanted the
other one
on that one yesterday. So
yeah, I wanted the other one. What was the garden or whatever it was called?
Yeah, that was an awesome set.
That was very cool.
Could you not get it over there, or?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we got it. It's sold out, and I don't think it ever got replaced.
Oh, bummer.
Much like my Tumblr.
Well, interestingly, the story of Milan I've seen in shops and online all year pretty much, but there's not, like you say, there's not been many many/any copies of the other one available. So that clearly was the most popular one of the two.
Okay, that is just cool.
Woo!
Oh, pretty.
Show it well, but that is very cool.
Pretty tree.
Love the tree. That's too cool.
The tree has the Tasman seal of approval.
It does.
Well, now can you replace the light brick battery when it goes flat, or is it a one use?
Yeah, it's just got a screw in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's just a button battery.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Jeez, bro.
I want to get this wall done. And then I've done most of the front of this building.
Do you know where it's going?
Hmm?
Do you know where you're going to put it?
Yeah, next to the Ghostbusters HQ.
SRTV is off to bed. Good night. Have a good one.
See you, Steve. See you, buddy.
See, Steve. Yeah, it's starting to sound like I should go to bed.
I was just going to say.
God, look, it's only 11 o'clock. What's going on with me? Jeez.
It's way past Uncle Greg's bedtime.
Yeah.
Bye, kids.
Truth, maybe going to bed at 1:30 last night wasn't the best idea.
I've been trying to be quite good and going just after 11, but it was about 9:45 to 1 o'clock last night. I was like, ugh.
Well, my challenge for me is by the time I actually sit down, like get the kids to bed, my kids have been a pain in the ass getting to go to bed lately. So like I'm usually like, then when they go to bed, I walk the dogs and then do like the housework, and if we need food and stuff, I go shopping then as well.
Yeah.
So it's like suddenly it's like I sit down at like 10:30, 11 o'clock to do anything for myself.
Yeah.
Then I get cranky. Been any other news this week other than the 8080?
I don't think so. Other
And
than
the
the Chinese New Year thing.
The gift with purchase is Luke's lightsaber. I know you'll be excited about that one, Kaz.
Oh, I'm absolutely jumping with joy. Can you tell?
Happy, joy. Happy, joy.
Exactly. I managed to get enough order together to get the gift we purchased, the little coffee cart thing, which was quite cool.
That's a cool. Yeah, I like that set.
Wasn't really aiming for that, but since it was about £3 under, so I chucked in some tulips for £7, and that was fine. Which also meant I was now over free shipping. So that was good.
I still want the US one, the Target exclusive one.
Yeah.
The donut.
I managed to get one of those from a friend who'd got some from the States, from my lug. And I built it. And actually, there aren't many. I don't think there are any unique bits in it, or maybe just one print possibly. So I then made a second copy pretty much with exactly the same pieces that I'd already got in stock. So you could do that if you needed, if you like the design and you're not too bothered about the fact that it's the exact thing.
Yeah, cheaper way of doing it too.
Exactly. Nobody who looks at it's going to know, are they? So.
I'll know, Kaz. I'll know.
Oh well. If the completionist there won't be happy.
Yeah, I don't think
with my last lot of parts, I counted out how many windows I had and how many I needed, and I've somehow got it very wrong. or I've put some windows somewhere and I can't find them.
My money's on the latter. I don't know why, but it just is.
Makes me feel better that it's possibly the latter.
I'm waiting on a couple of orders to finish another couple of mono figure habitats as well. So I'm like, hurry up! I want them.
Might actually do some work on my city this week and turn it from looking like a bomb site into an actual city again.
Ah, yes, the good old Meowthra visitation. You could blame it on.
Yeah. Or laziness. Actually, it's not laziness. Every time I come in here, I just start working on like mocks and things, and I'm like, ah.
Well, you're still busy. I mean, that's fine.
Still building. Running out of places to put mocks and things until I actually sort the city out. But...
Yes, I need a damn good tidy up and clean of this lot because it's all filthy. But in order to do that, I need to use the space that the Mars base was in last year downstairs, which is currently free and nothing in it. But I'm currently also sort of using it to do one or two other projects that I'm going to struggle to do and build in this room. But once they're finished, they'll probably come back into this room, if you see what I mean. So the Mars base is now in storage, and the speeder track is now in storage as well, which you haven't probably seen any/many pictures of yet, but that had to go in storage before I could then do the next thing. And then I've currently got a very small layout of the classic space bits and pieces just on the trolley thing downstairs, which means I can then do a decent video. And when I've done that, that's not going to be a permanent thing that will be out, but I do need to put that back into storage afterwards. But I need to do the video first. So although I've been very, very terrible at publishing things and editing, I'm still doing lots of filming. So I'm going to have an absolute shed load of stuff, but I just need to pull my finger out and get the editing done, really.
I will be back in a moment.
Not another spider.
And unfortunately, the editing's the boring bit, isn't it?
It's what?
The editing is the boring bit.
Yeah. I'm quite good at doing things in the first take. Oh, excuse me. Good God.
Well, even that, yeah, but even I don't often do things in more than one take, but I still need to top and tail it with the audio and fart around with the captions and whatever. So sadly, it's not a case of just chuck it up there. I don't find.
What I've done with this piece. A bigger desk. Or to be more organised.
Well, you've got some of your parts organised now, haven't you?
Yeah, but I've like neglected. I've got so much to sort. I've got some sorted. I've still got most of one of my container things is still half empty, or mostly empty.
Mayo said
it's up on a load of 1x1s and 1x2 plates when I was at the Lego shop today. Good fillers.
We've got some really good pieces on our walls at the minute. It's horribly tempting.
Well, that was it. I haven't been to our wall for ages. I actually ended up going twice. They had these ones, which isn't on there usually. So I got a load of those. And they had the corrugated panels.
Yeah, one or two of ours have got those. Sadly, not one I've been in yet, but
yeah,
that will be on the list.
They're in red. I got a load of them.
But a friend from the Lug went and did a video of each of the London stores about what was on where. And I then made a big list of what was unique in any particular store that I couldn't get in any of the other stores. And, can I justify a trip to this store just because I want this one piece or whatever? The answer for some of them was no, I probably can't be bothered unless I'm going to London for something else. But if I do find myself in town, I will probably swoop and scoop, as they say.
Let's see. Yeah, they have. We've got 2 in Sydney. No, 3 in Sydney now. Actually,
Yeah.
I can't be bothered to go to. One of them I can't bother to go to, and the other one I never really enjoy. The actual one that's the first Lego shop here in Sydney. I actually don't enjoy going to.
Is that the one with where the employees are a bit arsey?
No, the employees are generally all right. It's just it's in Bondi. It's on 2 levels.
Mm.
It just never feels quite as nice as the one that's near me.
All right. Well, if it's nearer, then might as well go to that one. We're actually hoping to have our Christmas meetup in person again in December. The pub where we meet. The pub where we meet was kind of on its last legs. There was nobody going, and it was on the verge of closing, we think. But they seem to have pulled back from the brink now. They weren't open on Monday nights, which is when our meetings are generally. And they may or may not have a chef available because we normally eat there as well. But we've agreed with them that if they've got a chef, we'll buy food there. But if not, we'll just get pizza or something in, and they're happy for us to do that as long as we just buy beer from them. So
cool. Yeah, I've been considering joining the Sydney lug for a while, and then
you keep saying this.
I know. I'm just trying to think when I'd actually have time to go and participate. Is all. Being practical, it's like. I mean, my main reason for wanting to join is to get cheaper parts, but no, I want the inspiration and to be involved in the community. It's just like literally have 3 children. It's not practical.
Well, I don't know whether they're meeting online. It might be possible to do stuff online with them for a bit. I don't know, but
yeah, maybe.
I guess it's probably one of those things that you have good reasons for not doing it because you're busy. But on the other hand, if you really wanted to do it, you probably would have made the time.
Yeah.
Somehow. So that time may come, but maybe not yet. Who knows?
I changed to my building camera there. There we go. Everyone can see how messy my desk is now.
Mine's gradually clearing up with all these parts going in storage, which is great.
Where is this one part? I've used the I've got one of these pictures from a friend's set. Can you see that one? Like a painting.
Oh yeah.
So I have Doctor Strange set up with his painting easel.
Fancies himself as an artiste, does he?
He's like doing it's more like a friend's colour by numbers thing.
Seems legit. What's the phrase? Fake it till you make it.
I bend the very fabric of time and reality, and you've got me doing painting by numbers?
Fake it till you make it. That's the phrase.
Where is that? Should still have that piece on here somewhere. Where's it gone?
There's dark muttering going on.
Pardon?
There's dark muttering going on from your end of the world. Where's this? Where's that?
That wasn't me.
Was it not? Was it not one of your farting dogs?
He was farting like a trooper the other day. Thankfully, that was past for the moment. Good God. I actually had to leave the Lego room the other day because it smelled so bad. It's terrible.
Just stop them and leave, don't they, as well?
Just because I know everyone comes to watch these streams in the hope that my dog farts.
I don't know what you mean.
It's the whole reason for you coming here. Fart. Do it.
Well, thankfully, I don't have any farting canines in my life. So.
No, you're missing out.
The only farting I have to put up with myself is my own, generally. So. Which can't be bad enough.
I was going to say, I've got my dodgy stomach bug at the moment, and yeah, that has some interesting effects. Can't lie. Woo!
Too much information.
Oh, excuse me. You're the one who started by telling us about your own farts are bad enough.
Yeah, but I blame your dog. Surely that's legit.
Thankfully, my big girl dog doesn't fart very often. Good God, that would clear a room.
Sorry, the big one, is that?
Yeah.
The big hairy bugger.
My 33 kilo
Wow.
puppy.
Is it really 33 kilos or is it just all fur?
No, she's really 33 kilos.
Blimey.
She had a haircut yesterday, so she's a bit lighter.
Lost about 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Did she wonder what was going on?
No, I tell you, I think the groomers did though. She's a pretty full-on dog. 33 kilo puppy who's got lots of energy.
Oh, yes.
Jumping around in the shop with the smaller dogs.
Does she have the impression that she's actually only a sort of chihuahua or something?
Well, this is what I quite often sort of say to people is she doesn't actually realise how big she is yet. Like
maybe never will.
Yeah, possibly. But she is the most loving dog. She really is. Despite the fact she's an absolute goofball.
A Fruit Loop, but a lovable, fluffy Fruit Loop.
Yeah, she is absolutely crazy, but fun. It's just the breed, though. It's like anyone who's got that breed of dogs like makes the same comment about how goofy they can be.
Not renowned for their brains, then.
Pardon?
Not renowned for their brains, then.
No. They're smart goofy. Like they know exactly what they're doing. They just like being silly.
So tell me, Greg, why did you get this breed of dog?
Because they're great with children.
That's a good reason.
And they're very loving and fun and
I was trying to allude to the fact that failing.
I would quite happily have another one of her.
I was trying to allude to the fact that you might have similar character traits, but
yeah,
clearly fell on
that being
deaf
said,
ears.
we don't look alike because I've got no hair and she's got lots of hair, so disprove that theory.
She's got all the hair for both of you.
My wife actually had to take a photo of someone the other day because they look so much like their dog.
Well, they do say it happens, don't they?
Yeah. But when she showed me the photo, I'm like, my God, that's not normal.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, the dogs train the people. I can honestly believe that. The dogs train the people to look like their owners.
Yeah.
Oh, Mayo said farting canines. Is this what I subscribed for? No, Mayo, it's not. You can blame Taz for this. Oh, look, speak of the devil.
That's all right. You can blame me. That's fine.
Oh, I did.
He doesn't really care what we're blaming him for, but...
Nope, I'll take the blame.
Very noble of you, sir. Very noble.
Right, there's this piece. find it again. Now, Mayo wants to know if did he subscribe to a channel about dog farts.
The answer would be, it appears so.
So I was just muting while I was opening bags.
Oh, you're very well trained.
Now, speaking of oh, g'day, Johnny G. G'day. So you haven't been crop dusted yet, Greg?
Not today, no.
Not yet.
I did actually call it a night the other day because he did clear the room.
Yikes.
Was
Damn.
definitely uninhabitable afterwards.
Yeah. I've got to do some update videos with my layout and stuff. I'm behind on videos. I've done, like Greg has seen some of the work that I've done. Like I've been actually doing the hard yards, but I just haven't done the update video.
No,
Yeah, we were just saying the very same thing. I've got loads and loads of footage, but I've lost the mojo for editing.
Yeah.
I keep sort of saying I'm going to do a video tonight, and then it's like, as I said, like by the time I get the kids settled and things, it's so late. I'm just not in the mood to film.
Yeah, or I'll come in to build, and that's it. Like I'll have a busy sort of evening, and I'm just like, right, okay, now I've got a bit of time. I'll come in and do some building, and then I think, oh, I need to do an update video, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to keep building. No update video. Oh, this has got some dark tan pieces which I need for my beach. Oh.
I expect some thievery is going to come along.
Oh, there could be some substitution happening. I'm thinking about it. I'm seeing all these really wicked, cool pieces. I'm like, oh, I could use them for something else.
Just blame Santa.
Bad Santa. Which was a good, funny movie.
I'm trying to think if I've seen. I know who's in it. I'm just trying to think if I've seen that movie. Would imagine I have, because it strikes me as the kind of thing I would enjoy.
Yeah, you would. You would.
I know I've not seen it.
Yes, Kaz.
Have you seen? You haven't seen Bluey yet, have you, Kaz?
Not in the last 15 minutes, no, mate.
Just checking, because you never know.
Mm-hmm. I'm abandoning this stream to go and watch Bluey. No.
Yeah, I need to go away for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
not even like 8 minutes.
But they're
not
funny.
Even for the grief it means I would be missing. I know. I've got no commitment, have I?
One day you'll surprise us and you'll say, yes, I have seen it.
You'll come on the stream and go, how have I been missing this for this long?
That's what we've been
trying to do. One day and say, yes, I have seen it. How would you know?
And I'll never watch it.
Because we'll ask questions.
Damn, it'll be an exam. Jeez.
Bear in mind, we have seen every episode 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. No cheating then.
We've played Keepy Uppy, which is a fun one. We've what was it? The Grannies episode.
Oh, classic.
Silent Game one. That was one of my favorites.
Which one?
The Silent Game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was the one I told you to watch, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. So I hadn't caught up to that one, and then the next minute you're like, hey, have you seen this one? I'm like, no, haven't caught that one yet.
Best episode.
So is it all about how silent you can keep for long as possible?
Well, the premise is the kids are making so much noise, the dad's getting upset, and he says, "I've got a great game for you.
Yeah.
Who can stay quiet the longest?" And he comes up with a prize. And then, like, literally, mum walks in and says, "Oh, can you take the kids to the toy shop and get this present for their cousin? They know which one it is."
See, I've got no need to watch it now, have I?
And then they're like, "It has to be the exact." The mum's like, "It has to be the exact right one, or she'll lose it," and whatever else. And the kids are like, and the dad goes in, "Oh, it won't matter if I get the wrong one, will it?" And they go, they tag on his thing and enact out the scene of the death that would ensue if it was the wrong one. So good.
Love that show. So Johnny's asking, do I have a Lego set? Yes, I do. Santa's Visit. Whatever set number that one is, but yes, Santa's Visit's what I'm building at the moment.
I'm building.
You're a big fan of the tree.
The tree is wicked cool. That tree is awesome.
Wicked cool.
Wicked.
You did just say that. You do realise that, yes?
I know.
Oh no! Why has Teespring discontinued Bricks' T-shirt?
Oh.
Everyone saw Bricks are wearing it and wanted it.
Yeah, he had a copyright strike on it or something.
Did he?
I don't know. I mean, that's the only reason I can assume that they did stop him selling it.
Oh. How does he have as much time to film as he does?
His kids are grown up.
Oh, that's a fair point.
That explains it. So Johnny, yeah, this part of the set, so bag 2 requires some upside down construction.
I did some upside down construction the other day.
How did that go for you?
Oh, it did what I was trying to do, but in the end I decided it wasn't the best solution, so I've gone back to a simpler approach.
Come on.
What's up, guys?
Now I'm trying to put these bricks away and they're not going back in the way that I would wish them to.
Well, that's just rude.
It is very, very rude, and I'm very cross. Can you tell?
Kaz,
Yes.
Johnny G's asking, do you have the prawn boat from the Disney Raya movie?
I don't actually know. I know the one he means, but I looked at it actually and I thought it was a bit big in scale compared to minifigs.
Hey, Kaz, do you know what? It's a movie, yeah?
Right, okay. It's a movie. Jolly good. It's also a Lego set, which I do know what he's talking about.
It's a great movie, actually. Have you seen that one yet, Taz?
I haven't yet. I know the kids want to watch it, so I'm sure it will get. Yeah, I've heard that it is.
Oh God, my
drawn a hole in a wall for the train tunnel yet?
What?
Have you drilled the hole in the wall for your train tunnel yet?
No, I have not. I have not, because the neighbours would not be happy.
What, you're going to run the train through your neighbour's house?
Well, if I drilled a hole in that wall, I would, yes. I'd have to do that.
Cool.
Do it. No, kidding.
I don't yet have planning permission.
I need planning permission for a Lego train tunnel.
Maybe I should just put one of those notices up on the local telegraph pole saying, I'm planning to drill a hole in this wall. If nobody objects, everything's obviously fine. That's how they normally work, isn't it?
Yeah, near enough.
Yeah.
And you're given 17 seconds to object, and then it's done.
Yep.
Well, see, this is okay. Wow. Okay, I get how they're doing this whole set thing now. So I've got part of it done. That's very cool. Hence the upside down construction. It's getting there.
They've borrowed a bit from Stranger Things, have they?
Yes, by the looks of it. Well, it's just, yeah, I can see why they wanted you to build it upside down to start with. I get it. That's cool.
The bigger problem at the moment with my Lego train set is that I don't currently have a full loop of track. It's just an L shape. So it ain't going anywhere, really.
No.
Okay, so one of my friends yesterday, he got his Lego from the UK, and he was going through it, and he found this set in it, so he's given it to me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What is it?
It's a light repair.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
From when Lego sold the light poles.
Yeah.
That one.
Nice.
Like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Generous mate.
Very generous, mate.
It was because he gave me this as well, which I didn't have.
Flexing now.
Oh, nice.
That's a cool build.
I sent that photo I sent to you, Taz, to Mike earlier on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I've got 3 of those.
Hopefully we'll catch Mike again.
I know. Well, we'll have to time it and do a Sunday special.
Yes, we will.
It's just the time zones are a bit messed up now for him, so might have to be. You're more likely to get him on the stud and the dud than.
Yeah, that's true. But he's good to catch up with. I like Mike. He's a cool guy.
His move went all right in the end, I gather.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had the solar panel engineer around today looking at putting them on the roof.
Oh, yeah. Very green.
So, Kaz, are you going to get the Home Alone house?
No. Mostly because I watched the movie once and it doesn't really hold any particular significance for me. And then it's expensive, and then I've got nowhere to put it.
It's fair.
What about you, Greg?
If it goes into retailers and then goes on sale, I might get it.
Yeah, same. But out of my budget at the moment.
I do really like it, but I can't justify it.
Yeah, I can't at the moment. Not this close to Christmas.
I'm trying to buy less Lego at the moment.
He says, having just put in Brickman corner.
Yes, but I do have like some credit on PayPal at the moment, and I'm like, well, I might just use that. That's what's going to.
Might as well burn through that then, mightn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Why waste it? I could withdraw it, or I could use it.
Withdraw it and feed your children, but nah.
Buy Lego.
Do I have to do everything for them?
Apparently.
Seriously?
Until they turn, what is it, 16 or 18, whichever one.
Apparently that's how it works. I'm no expert, but
Yes, Johnny, you're right. It doesn't. Sorry, Greg, you go.
I was going to say, we're up to week 2 of daycare with Daphne, and she's at that point now where she realizes that she's not going to see mum and dad all day, and she doesn't want to go. It breaks your heart, man.
Oh,
Go.
bless her.
Just leave me alone and go to daycare. Come on.
Oh,
I don't mean that. I'm not that much of a grouch.
no, not that much. So I am, but I'm just not that much.
Just leave me alone.
Yes, Johnny G, building upside down does not feel right. But anyway, I'm doing as per the instructions tell me to.
I'm sure it'll look fine when you're finished.
Hope so. Otherwise, I'll just get the shits parted out and use the dark tan for the beach.
The irony of using a winter-themed set to build a beach.
Yeah, I know.
well, you're all cack-handed with your seasons down there anyway, so it's perfectly appropriate.
Yeah, our Christmases are in the summertime.
Well, we do have Christmas in July, so.
Of course, yeah. But
You're
do they
all
make it a
got
holiday
weird.
for us? No, they don't. Should they? Yes.
What was that?
I said, do they make it a holiday for us here in Australia, Christmas in July? No, they don't. Should they? Yes.
Yeah, but you'd still be chucking prawns on the barbie. What difference does it make?
It's still a holiday.
They're not prawns, they're shrimps.
Sorry.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. That just about every Australian hates that phrase.
Yep.
That was a truly atrocious attempt at an Aussie accent, though. Be proud.
Yours wasn't that bad. Oh, you mean me?
I am not impugning Mr. Taz there. I wouldn't dare. I'd certainly dare impugn Greg, but not Mr. Taz.
I have tried very hard to not get an Australian accent.
G'day. G'day, yeah. I just went down the survey yesterday, so Johnny said, hey, Johnny, how you going, mate? Oh, I haven't seen you for freaking ages. How's you and the missus going? You know, I just come down and put some petrol in. Going down the survey.
Yeah.
Seems to be some weirdo on the call with us now.
We love to shorten words here.
There we go.
Ooh.
4-story sanctum.
Ooh, very nice.
That is cool.
I'm not happy with a couple of bits, but getting there. Blown a hole in the window there.
Boom!
Yeah.
Got missing pieces on that side. Anyway, getting there.
I like it so far, mate. It's very cool.
I just really wanted to upgrade it. So the bigger floor plans are definitely better. It looks more balanced now, because originally I only had one window on each side and it looked really small, and now I've got the double windows. It actually looks more proportioned.
Cool. Oh. So, no, I like it, mate. It's very cool.
So yeah, the goal is to put the that new sanctum set on that new floor.
Yeah.
Just not convinced about that bit. I think that needs to change.
What have I done wrong?
And the nice thing is it's still got the full interior on the top floor.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Boy.
Again, that was the older Sanctum Sanctorum playset that I think just about everyone who's built a Sanctum Sanctorum mock has used.
Yeah.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, look, Dr. McBrick. Hello.
His ears were burning. G'day, Mike. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Got to catch up again, Dr. McBrick. It has been too long. Good seeing everyone here. Just got the kiddies off to school. Oh, if you should pop in if you've got time, Dr. McBrick. Well, it is Friday over there, so it'll be Friday morning, so you might be working or something.
I think he's technically supposed to be working.
Now, what
Or we just do what we do in Australia, calling a sickie. Sorry, not coming in today.
What on earth are two of these 1x1x5 bricks doing in my 2x2 brick box?
OMG.
They will not be allowed to stay there. I don't know why I went all pseudo-Germanic then, sorry. Shouldn't do that sort of stereotype, should I?
Ja. Schnell, nein.
Was hast du gesagt? Ich verstehe nicht.
Been watching Blackadder recently. Such a good show.
Yeah.
Still funny.
It's one of my favourite go-tos when I'm feeling a bit crappy and just need to watch stuff that I know the plot and I know all the jokes and I can recite them backwards, but it's great.
Garage Land. G'day, Garage Land.
Very, very clever writing still. Which is amazing considering it was written in what? Mid-80s, some of it?
Although some of it you would never get away with saying now, but...
Well, yeah, some of it's like that, but actually a lot of it isn't. I think a lot of it stands up pretty well. In terms
but I meant like in terms of like the sexist comments and the gay comments and things, but...
Yeah.
So Garage Lane was saying, did someone combine all the Sanctum sets into one?
Well, someone's probably done it.
And Dr. McBrick is...
Well, this
saying...
one's based off of the big set. And also I've got the small monster set in there. And then I've got the new one as well to use as well. So that way.
Hey, Khan, how you going, buddy? Garage Land. I was trying to make that connection. I'm going Garage Land.
So that one's going to go in on the new floor as well. So there'll be lots of battles going on inside. Now I actually want to on the ground floor, I want to put some of the display cases in as well that they had in the movie.
Oh, that's good. I've just found some 2x2 blue bricks here. One or two of the ones in some of my old classic space sets are a bit chewed. I have to say, not by me, because then I didn't have them from when I was a kid. Those particular ones, they're ones I've bought since, but I could do without chewed bricks in my examples, so I shall sort them out.
So we have Khan in who's garage land, and Mike is saying, I folded my sanctum at 90 degrees and put it up against buildings and put a roof on it, and it looks like a full modular. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it would, Mike. That's really cool. And the one with the red tentacles, yes. Dr. McBrick likes your mock there, Greg.
Yes. Good if I ever finish it.
Keep going.
No, it was. I'm probably going to have to park this soon and put that Bricklink order in so I can finish at least doing the exterior of it.
Mike is saying he had to go on the cheap because Greg makes me spend too much money on other sets.
I do not.
Then I should say, Greg, Mike, to give you a scare. Greg's bought the Titanic, the Cat 11 Dozer, and any other most expensive. Oh, and he's put his order in for the AT-HAT or the AT-80.
You're a very bad man,
Mike.
Very, very bad man.
No, he
Then I
hasn't
borrowed Taz's credit card. You said that was okay, didn't you?
Hey, if Mrs. Taz has agreed.
I had it sent to a fake address so that, if you claim it and stuff like that, I can still keep it because they won't know where it is.
Because then that's why we're mates, GJ. That's why we're mates.
Well, you are at the minute, but who knows? When that bill comes.
Mrs. Taz doesn't like okay. I've just put a few holding pieces in place just to sort of till I actually put the order in for the parts I need to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Wrong colour, but they still work.
I was going to say that the idea being that they stand out like a sore thumb so that I don't forget that I need to replace them.
Yeah, that's always a good plan.
Yeah.
5 years later, we'll come back and go, why the hell is this bright pink?
As you said earlier on, like the nice thing is the annoying thing when you do a Bricklink order and then afterwards you realise you forgot to order one vital part.
Yep. So annoying.
But with Bricklink orders, you can actually contact the seller and add to your order even after you've paid.
Well, you can if they haven't already shipped.
Yeah, if they haven't already shipped.
But the timing for me is usually, I've just posted it to you, and then I go, oh! What about that? Damn.
Useless Bricklink, sir. How could you do this?
Oh yeah, Khan in the chat said don't forget the bowling alley set as well. That's a cool set. I've had a good look at that set. I like it. Have you seen that one, Kaz?
I have seen it, but sadly, by the time we've got import taxes chopped on top, I really, really, really can't afford any of those, so I won't be going for them. I don't think this time actually anything stuck out sufficiently for me to go, I really want to get it.
Yeah.
And also, I know friends last year got really stung, or whenever it happened last time, they did. A lot of them got really stung for extras on top when it came into the UK. So it's not just the price that you see on the flipping website.
Is this part of their strategy to get people to buy English-made stuff, or
Get people to buy what?
Get people to buy British-made stuff?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
We don't make Lego in the UK.
Well, I mean, all our stuff comes from Belgium anyway. That's where the distribution centre is.
So does ours.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, that's not true. The Bricklink does, like the brick set stuff does, but the parts orders do. That one's what I was trying to say.
Well, actually, the reason that people got stung last time for taxes was everything came from the US, which meant it was, subject to all of the extra VAT and import duty and God knows what else. But that was before Brexit, which means we're now in the same situation, even if they're shipping it from Europe. So, I really don't know what the charges are going to be. And like I said, nothing really leaps out at me sufficiently to go, oh, well, I'll take a punt anyway. So,
Yeah.
and I'm actually not buying, relatively speaking, I'm not buying that many Lego sets now anyway. I'm just tend to be buying parts from Bricklink or raiding a Pick-a-Brick for bits for my own mocks. So, it's kind of my spending habits have definitely changed over the last couple of years. Which is why I'm spending so much time putting pieces away that I've just acquired from a box of nice things.
Yeah, Mayo, to give an example of what I do to Mike, he did buy 2 of the Daily Bugles. Because I suggested, and then I suggested that he put some impartments in it, and he ended up buying. He bought 2 of my suggestion and then bought another one, which wasn't my suggestion.
Yikes.
And then I suggested he should get 2 of the Home Alone houses so he can build the extensions on the end properly.
Hasn't given you some choice words yet on that score.
I'm trying. What did he say? Hang on. He said something quite funny to me earlier. What was it? Oh, that was it. His words were "kiss my butt."
Very polite. Very polite compared to what it could have been.
If Taz had said it, woo. Mike, I said you don't have to listen to me. I mean, my kids don't.
I was going to say, do our wives? No.
What the F? I've run out of grey tiles. Seriously? I've run out of grey tiles. How does that happen?
Oh, it's easy, mate, that is.
Yeah. I've got quite a lot of printed tiles, but no, plain ones. Who needs so many pressure gauges?
Oh, you think that's bad? Let me see if I can find these. These little beauties here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 pots full this size.
Wow.
I did not buy them like that. They just appeared in. Lego used to do something called a play brick box, where if you displayed at a show and you were a member of a Lego user group, you used to get some rewards for, promoting Lego free for them effectively. And one of the things you could do was you get, I think as a lug, we got a certain number of play brick boxes, a couple maybe per show. And then we had the option to buy about another 10 if we wanted to, at about £100 a box. but it was a massive box of mixed random stuff, and you never knew what was in it. So it was like a lucky dip box. And I think I've either had a complete box or shares in about two and a half boxes in my time. Then they stopped doing them, which was a great pity. It used to be a way to get rid of all these sort of excess bits of stuff that they didn't know what to do with. So sometimes you get, a whole series of minifigures from 2 years ago, or I managed to get once my, the blue cargo train, Greg.
Yeah.
I managed to get that set complete, apart from the stickers. And there was no instruction manual. What? I don't think it was track either. But no, there was track actually. Yeah. So all of that stuff was literally just chucked in bags on, random bags. Sometimes you'd get a full set, sometimes you wouldn't. So it was really random stuff. But I've got some amazing parts for various things from that scheme, and I really wish they did do it again. I really do. Admittedly, some people got boxes that they were really not very happy with at all. Sort of 500 mini doll heads or something, but I don't quite know what you do with those.
I don't honestly think that Lego goes to the lug events here.
Oh no, they don't go to events. They were shipped to us as part of our event support program. And if you wanted to get the extras, you'd have to tell them, well, we're doing this show in September, and as part of our show support, can we have another 3 or whatever it was, and then pay for them. But the last one I got was a Scareback in 2019, which is the only place I believe that they're still doing it, because that's so close to Billund. I think they just chuck them on a van and take them over there.
You're trying to go to that this year?
What was that, sorry?
I said, are you trying to go to that this year then?
Oh, it's been and gone now. This year.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, sadly, I wasn't either in a financial position or a travelling position to go, so I didn't bother this time. But I'm hoping next year will be different.
Hello, Mike is saying, I'm going to mod the bowling alley though when it comes out next year. But no, Greg, I'm not getting 6 of them and adding 4 friends sets and a Ninjago.
He says that now. He says that now, but do we believe him?
Oh, that's good, because I wasn't going to suggest that.
Right,
of course you won't. Sure you weren't, Greg. Sure you weren't.
Things I hate most in my life. My flipping slopes drawers are dreadful. They never open properly. There's always something caught. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a rant here. Fortunately, the drawer system I've got means if I take the drawer above out, I can figure out and fiddle with what's catching on the drawer runner part, and then hopefully make it not catch on the drawer runner part. But so far it's not working. It's all just bloody inverted slopes.
Getting through bag 2, I'm doing all right. Getting me.
Oh, don't do this to me, you wretched flipping thing. Sake, am I going to have to take all of these bits out individually or what? Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Part of the issue is I'm really trying to fill some of these drawers fuller than they should be. I fully admit that. However, I think what I need to do is have a good look at the bricks and slopes the slope bricks I've got, and then chuck a load of them out to my workshop box for when I go and do Lego workshops, because if they're random colours, I really don't need them that much.
You're such a pro, Kaz.
No, it's a need must thing because I can't store them in my own system.
I meant the fact you've got like a box just for taking to events.
Oh, well, it's mostly full of random stuff I'm never going to build with. And it gets it out of the drawers of stuff I am going to build with. So that's why that happened.
Mike is saying, "Calves, ye of little faith in me." Well, whatever you do, Mike, I'm sure we will be impressed.
Yes, I must finish watching Mike's videos on the big build, because I haven't done that yet.
Oh, the Bugle apartment block.
Yeah. I watched a few.
Of which he's adding another floor he told me about earlier on, which I won't spoil for everybody, but it's going to be pretty cool.
Oh.
How high can he go? We ask ourselves.
Well, I mean, my suggestion to him was
Spend another $2,000. Take out a loan.
No, I said what I said the Home Alone set would look good on your 15 daily.
You're a very bad man, Greg.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
He enjoys it.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but his wallet doesn't.
He enjoys working the 17 jobs that he has to just to pay for it and never get time to build anything.
One of which is sadly not the Lego shop.
Oh, think of the staff discount.
It's not that good. The staff discount here is rubbish.
That's what I've heard.
Nothing,
Greg. Yeah, they told me that.
Well, the Lego shop here isn't actually Lego. It's
maybe
Lego
it's rubbish then.
Yeah, it's not own. Yeah, it's like a. Do we say franchise there, Greg? Maybe.
Yeah, whatever it is. That. It's licensed, basically.
Yeah.
Sorry, yawning again. It's getting there. Looks pretty good.
Sympathy yawn.
All right. I think
I refuse to yawn. It's only,
I think it might be time to
lunchtime here.
I think it might be time to consider calling it a night.
Yeah, I think so. It's not as young as it used to be, Greg.
Well, I was out till late last night. So.
Mike says, sadly, and I don't think the sadly is the right word really, I have to buy another bugle as it's the cheapest way to get the parts I need instead of Bricklink.
There we go. How's that look?
There's a man who's done his research. Oh, very good.
What do you reckon, kids?
I like it.
Yeah.
See what I mean about the double windows, though? They look better with two windows than one window. It looks much more proportioned now.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I just need to figure out what parts I need to finish that off. My parts bin's a lot fuller than when I built this originally. No, I've only run out of a couple of parts. Whereas when I built this originally, I was really struggling to get the parts together to do it.
So because you just pick a bricked it or what?
I've just got lots of spares now.
Mm.
All right, I reckon we should call it a day, night, morning.
Okay.
It's been fun, though.
Whatever the flavour is, yes.
No, Mike, what would look even better? I do have another set to go in it. Just, bought this one to go in there. I'm not convinced the minions would work in it, though. I don't think that's a good idea.
Surely Minions makes anything better.
I was in the Lego shop today, actually. And you know those packs of, like, the packs of... What are they called? They're not minifigure packs. They're like they did one for the carnival that had like 4 minifigures and like little stall build and things like that.
I like sort of fun at the park, fun at the beach. Those
It's
ones.
not like the full-on box of minifigures. It's like the little packs.
Yeah.
It's still like $24.
Is that a lot?
$24 is about 13-14 pounds.
For how many minifigs?
It's like 4 in them
And some stuff.
and some stuff.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It seems really expensive when you look at the size of the packet.
Ah, well, yes. The actual size of the stuff you get versus the number of pieces is what is it? Is it GJBricks' amount of stuff calculation? Which is quite.
Aussie Adam Bricks has just joined us just as we're saying goodbye.
How was your movie, Aussie Adam? I know you were going to the movies tonight.
Oh, what was he watching? James Bond?
I don't think he said. No, I don't think he told me what movie he was seeing. He just said he was going out to the movies. Otherwise, he'd be in the stream with us.
What movie are you watching, Adam? Because I do need to go and see the James Bond movie.
Been hearing about that movie.
It's meant to be very good. Daniel Craig's last one again.
Last one again. It's a bit like John Farnham, isn't it? He's, another retirement tour. I remember that was a joke for a number of years. Cool. All right.
Say good night. I'm tired. Should go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kids will be waking me up in 4 hours.
Oh God. when you put it like that, it's fairly horrific, isn't it?
It's quite a brutal schedule. My mates are like, "Why don't you go to bed early?" or something. I'm like, because I want to do my own stuff and I can't. It's like the only time I can do it is when the kids are asleep. They're not the most helpful people when it comes to doing things like this. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say good night.
Okay.
Thank you for hopping on, Kaz. It's really good to see you.
Good to see you, Kaz.
We've been missing you on the streams. Now we're not doing it on Sundays.
Well, say ping me a link, and sometimes I'll be around, sometimes I won't. So.
Yeah, I will. I just hadn't been because I assumed you were working on Fridays. So yes, I'll definitely ping your links. All right.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody that joined us. See you.
Bye.
Bye.